Hello everyone, welcome to class today. Today I'm going to be reviewing some stocks that every one of you should look at for in this 2026. And don't forget, if you look back to my analysis of 1 year ago, that is January 2025, down to today, that the year 2026 is about to start, you would be able to differentiate the difference, the upside, the downside as well, and be able to know how wealth is created using the stock market. So among the list of the stocks that I've already piled up for my mentees, this is Pinterest. Pinterest, a lot of you use Pinterest for social platform and many other things, but we over here within the value investors angle, we don't just socialize. We make money while we socialize because these are platforms that a lot of investors, a lot of rich people have put their money in to allow these systems to be able to grow. While they are growing, those who power them, they make money. You can see the social angle of it, what they are reviewing. If you want to get, in fact, Pinterest today, they run advert, social platform adverts. A lot of companies, a lot of brands, they run adverts on Pinterest. So, the way I do my things, we don't just buy shares because people are buying. We do a lot of analysis before we jump into buying this stock. So first and foremost, I want to I want to find out about the analysis of the stock, if it is a good buy. Yes, this is Pinterest over here, and this is a consensus price target. Consensus price target currently sitting at $27.50. Of course, this is extended trading hours. When the market has closed, this is what is currently $27.68. That is 0.18% upside. No, sorry, 0.64% upside right now, and this is the lowest consensus price of Pinterest. And if you go by this, it means that Pinterest is trading below the intrinsic value. The intrinsic value of Pinterest as it stands is $38.72. That is on the average, because the low is just like beyond the level it's supposed to be. However, the uh, the projected price that is expected of Pinterest is $50, 47 to 50 dollars, and so this is what it is right here. And then if you scroll down, you see the analysis, the rating over time, 1 year ago, 3 months ago, 1 month ago, and then the current forecast of all these. Pinterest has always been projected to be bought high. This is strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, and then this is by the 2021 analysts projecting it to be bought. 21, 24, 19, only 9, 9, 5, 8 are suggesting to be hold, and currently as it stands, only one analyst is saying sell. I don't know the reason of this analyst. Everybody have their own way of analyzing a company based on the indicators that you are using. It could be the cash flow, it could be the operating of expenses, whatever it is that you use to be able to analyze a particular stock. Of course, it will give you the fair value or the intrinsic value or the expected book share price, and then others. So the forecasted upside, you can see currently the upside is expected to be 40%. 40%, that is huge. That is huge. I love this particular stock, and then I'm going to be comparing it with Wolf, Terra Wolf. And once I see where the upside uh, is best, is best for me to take and best for me to give to my investors to buy, I always take it. But I think we are getting somewhere right away. So I'm going to use TradingView to also uh, visualize this particular stock right now. You can see the current price is $27.49, and this is the minimum. It's already at the minimum, $26. That is at the barest minimum, meaning that Pinterest is sitting at a propelling position. Is going to move to 30, 32, 36, which is the average. These are stocks that are best to buy for the year. As the year is just starting, you see where you can put your money and expect it to compound within 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, and 1 year. You would have been able to make good fortune. And so 28 analyst is already projecting it to be bought on a higher level. I was checking something over here. You can see the seasons where Pinterest has performed excellently. In 2025, you can see the chart, you can see the movement of the chart. By this time, because it's always being given for you to see what it did in the previous years and see how the movement has always been. And don't forget, I always focus on the months. You watch the months where it has always been on the high, so that you can see that there is a behavior, how this stock behave. There's a behavior, they have a character. And so in February, this is February, you can see the movement of this stock. February, it always go up, later come down, and then move up again in May. April is always down, or also it moves up, and then June, it continued to move. It's always in August. Of course, I'm going to, in my next video that I'm going to be analyzing, I will analyze seasons, how the season affect the market and what you should expect at a given time. This is 2024's movement, but in 2025 there was some level of disappointment in some projected seasons. You can see in September it was high, in August it was high, against what 2024 has shown. However, I'm not going to dwell on this. I just want to show us why you should buy this stock, why you add it to your radar. Yes, haven't done that. I also want to confirm my intrinsic value. Yes, this is it. This is Pinterest, sitting at $18.3 billion market cap. This is a big company. Yes, this is a big company that that's based in United States, Canada, and all that, creating the platform. So currently $27.49, and the intrinsic value is expected to be 36, and then it is trading 25% undervalued. 25% undervalued. I have a lot of analysis to check: valuation, future growth, past performance, financial health, dividend, management, ownership. I always talk about this management because when we talk of management, you need to check the sustainability of those who manage the company, how long they have been able to stay in the company. It actually tells the health or the healthiness, the stability and the consistency of that company. It helps you to know that, okay, this company, whoever is the board chairman or whoever is the director, has always been there, so it has a track record. But when they employ or appoint today and tomorrow they fire, directors not staying longer in the company, it does not give a good sign for a value investor to step in. Having done all this, I also want to from my Yahoo Finance, I want to check what it did 1 year ago. Yes, 1 year ago this stock, if you can see, this is 13th of January 2025. It was $30, and so now you can see that, you know, the projection is best for us, because this is the best time for us to step on and take this particular stock. You see, in April it was down, just like what I tried to visualize there. So having done all this one, what you need to do, you just go to your stock platform. You just go to your stock platform. If you are using Bamboo, or you're using Optimus, or you're using Trove, because I'm using Trove to analyze this, it's just for you to go to your search bar and then enter the symbol of the stock, pins. Yeah, this is Pinterest, and so you can now place your buy. Once you click on buy, of course, it will check the balance that you have, and then you can also, this is pre-market at this moment, you can always use the buy market or the limit order. The limit order only works when you have a total sum in your balance to be able to buy at least one share of it. That is when you can use the limit buy for you to decide the price. Otherwise, you use the market price to get this particular stocks. So guys, if today is just the first time you are coming across my platform, make sure you help this video to get at least 50 likes. So please just like this video as you are watching it, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also share this video to your platform, to those around you, because you never can tell who this video will be helpful to. This can be a saving grace for somebody who has some funds in his bank and doesn't know what to do or the kind of investment he or she want to make. But watching this can give them a good direction. So see you in the next video.